From chart toppers to movie moments, we break it down and keep it honest. Real opinions, real reactions. Welcome to the People's Court Reaction Show.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to a brand new episode of the People's Court Reaction Show. Of course, it's your boy Joe Cardozo, joined as always by Mark Wilson. What's up, Mark? How you doing, boss?
What's going on, bro? What's going on?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Another exciting episode on deck for you guys. And one thing I love about this show is how organic it is and things just flow. We were like, all right, cool. Last week we talked about doing a Pretty Little Liars show. So Mark and I are talking about what we're going to do. We're going to do favorite season, episode, character. Idea pops in our head, complete 360, scratch it, put that in the back burner, add it to the ideas we have on the shelf. And here we are with a brand new episode. We're going to talk about one of our favorite shows that's out right now, and that is Paradise on Hulu. It is a show that Mark and I both like. Like, to show you how much I like the show, I got off the day job late one night, woke up at 6 a.m. like it was my job, watched the latest episode, right back to sleep because I had to make sure I was prepared for this episode, man. Which we've been enjoying, man. I would do it again.
Facts. It's a great show. Great show. It snuck up on me. I ain't gonna lie, but I'm into it. I'm well into it.
Yeah, not for sure. And before we even get into talking about characters and episodes, stuff like that, obviously Mark and I are very excited to see the news that came out a couple of days ago as they dropped it, that there will be a third season of Paradise on Hulu. Yeah. We are very happy to hear that. For sure. And man, it's just been a dope show. It was one of them things where I remember seeing the trailer, I heard about it. I was like, if I got some time, maybe I'll check it out. But I'm not really sold on this joint. Watched that first episode. I think I was on episode 3 before I found out you were into it, and I've been hooked ever since, man.
I've been from the beginning. It had me. The storytelling is remarkable. I like the I'm gonna say that wrong. Not time travel, but I like the way it jumps from past to present and things of that nature. So I love that aspect of the show.
Yeah, the writers are definitely in their bag for sure. without a doubt, man. The writers of Paradise are in their bag, and just the concept, as you see the craziness that's going on in the real world daily, I won't say the show is on parallel, but I mean, you think about like global warming, stuff like that. I mean, are they really far off, bro?
I mean, I'm pretty sure there is a bunker somewhere in this country. Like, come on now. Like, there is a bunker somewhere. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, because you out there. They in Colorado.
I am.
I'm just saying,
for sure.
I mean, you got nothing but mountains out there. You live out there, so I'm pretty sure it's called the Rocky Mountains. Like, I mean, there's nothing but space and opportunity out there. So it, as far off as it may seem, I know it has to be true. So
I've yet to see it, but
you probably seen it. You probably know where it's at.
I probably explored 5% of Colorado since I've been out here. So might not be wrong. Make a left turn somewhere, go down the hill. Next thing you know, there's soldiers everywhere. A big ass door opens up. I'm swallowed up, so you don't know. But yeah, it's been a dope show, man. So we're gonna let Mark set it off because I set it off last week. We're talking about everything about this show: favorite characters, episodes. Characters have surprised us. So you tell me where you want to start.
Let's go with the surprise character.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm sorry, y'all. For any fan out here, like, I know when you saw a picture, you like me, you probably just want to shed a tear or 2 or 3 or 4. My surprise character is Annie. She debuted on season 2. She was the first story on season 2. Yeah, she came before Xavier in season 2. I call her my surprise character because I had no idea that her character would be probably the most emotional for all the fans. You can look at President Cal's death and say, well, damn, you was hurt. But when Annie died, that shit was like a punch in the gut right there because no one saw it coming. Of course, you always got somebody online like, yeah, I saw it coming because I was just looking at the show and it didn't show shit. It didn't show shit. There was no way you saw Annie dying after giving birth. I'm sorry. But she's my surprise character because I did, she went through a lot, young, lost her mom and all that. And, she gave up her baby. So for me to sit there and watch what she went through with Xavier, because her and Xavier built up a good relationship.
Yeah, which added on to the emotional aspect of the death.
That's what fucked me up even more. Because, when he left, when he was like, yo, I'm going to go get help. In her mind, she's like, oh, this dude ain't coming back. So when he came back, I was like, damn.
Yeah.
But then when that lady was like, yo, I think something was wrong. I'm not a female. Something was wrong with the insides. And I was like, dude, if they kill this chick off this show, I would never watch this shit again.
That's how I used to be with Game of Thrones. Every other episode, if they kill Khaleesi, I would never watch this show again. I was like, I'd be so angry at the end of the Game of Thrones. Like, I'm done.
Word. I'm sitting here like, yo, because, like I said, she lost her mind, gave up her medical shit, lost her best friend, the black lady, the security guard.
That was sad, I thought.
I was like, dude. Then she got pregnant and the dude left. I'm like, yo, dude, has this chick not been through enough? Then she dies.
Yeah.
I'm saying, like, then, you hurt because she died, but then you hurt because you're looking at Xavier and now you're saying he's hurt. So you're like, yo, this is one fuck. Like, who sat in the writer's room and said, what, let's kill her off? Because I'm pissed. I'm still pissed.
No, I remember I texted you. You were like, something about to happen. And I was like, what are you talking about, bro? And then it happened. And I remember pausing and just literally on my couch just being like, damn. You told me, yeah. It's been a minute since the death hit me like this, dog. I'm like, it's a TV show. I'm over here about to have a moment just because of Annie.
Annie had nothing to do with nothing. Because I'm saying, like, oh, yo, she got the baby, yo. They about to go find Link. Like, she about to be good. I was like, yo, what the fuck? What the? I'm like, yo, it's like episode 3.
That's what I'm saying. I said, I said, this is going to be Xavier's ride or die. They're going to build off this relationship until episode 9 or 10. There's no waiting. She's dead. Like I said, even when her black coworker died at Graceland, I was already kind of like, well, damn, that was her homegirl. They were going to ride it out together. I was a little sad, but I definitely didn't see pregnancy and then a death right after at all.
That shit was cold.
Did us dirty, Paradise Riders. He did us dirty.
But like as Joe was saying in the beginning, it's giving you the unexpected. But if you can sit there and watch a show and figure that shit out within the first 5 to 10 minutes or the first 2 episodes of a season, you should not be watching that show.
Yeah.
Plain and simple. And Paradise is one of them shows like, yo, I got to figure it out. Then you're like, oh shit. No, I don't. Like, I don't give a no matter what. That's why I said she's my most surprising character because I did not think I was going to have an emotional attachment to her.
No, I definitely agree with you.
Bring back Andy, man. Bring it back.
I saw the black lady put her hands in her stomach and the blood was coming out. And I was like, oh, damn. And still didn't hit me. I was like, It's a rough pregnancy. They'll patch her up. She's going to be out of commission for a while. I didn't see that and automatically think, oh, in a matter of moments, one of my new favorite characters is going to be off the show. I just thought it's a rough pregnancy.
Yeah, I'm with you, Joe. I was like, yeah, there's no way in hell. I was like, yo, you bastards, yo. And I mean, because everybody, you go online and you Google anything about Annie on Paradise Show, people are still hurt over that death.
Yeah, for sure. Nah, for sure. It's one which just shows you how good number one she played the character, obviously, and then also too the writing. Which just got you for somebody to be 3 episodes deep and you got cats shedding actual tears or spending their time on Reddit writing soliloquies about how mad they are. It just shows you the quality of the show.
Thanks.
Now, for myself, I went with the doctor. I went with Gabriella. And the reason why is because already in 2 seasons, the character has changed. If you remember season 1, she was kind of, at least in my opinion, Team Sinatra.
Yeah.
What can I do to keep Xavier kind of in check and keep tabs on him? And as Sinatra gets more and more extreme with her ideas and her thoughts and how she thinks about things, I think it starts to click in Gabriella's head. This chick is crazy, bro. And she's about to kill all of us. And even still, she tries to help her and walk her off the ledge and bring her back. And obviously, Sinatra wasn't hearing any of that. And if you're watching this season, you see now that she fully understands kind of what the game is being played by Sinatra, and she's trying to stop it the best way she knows how. So that was my surprise character because I didn't think the character switch would happen. And again, like you just talked about, Mark, with how quickly we became adapted to Annie and fell in love with that character. I didn't think that she would switch and become somebody who I was like, yo, she's a snitch, she's Team Sinatra. Now I'm like, she's a vital part of the show and trying to do what's right.
Two things with her. The first thing is at the end of the last episode, the Jane episode.
Yeah.
This is where I got so much respect for Gabriella. Because she approached Jane on some like, yo, I will fuck you up type shit.
I thought she was going to die.
I was like, yo, Jane about to kill her.
Yep,
but then Jane stepped to her and Gabriella didn't flinch. Yeah. I was like, yo, Gabriella got some shit with her. Because we all know Jane is
ruthless.
Yeah, she's a straight killer. But Gabriella, she did not flinch. She was like, yo, I would do this to you. She's like, yo, I'm here to stop you. I'm saying like, yo, okay. Then the second thing. Anybody watched it, we all know what happened at the end of the last episode. Xavier found his wife. Yeah. So Xavier makes it back to the bunker. Does Xavier tell his wife that he slept with Gabriella?
Ooh.
Like, you got to remember, they had a scene in the shower in season 1 where, they had sex.
I totally forgot about that somehow.
Yeah. So we know that, Gary, tried to pull up on Teri, but Terry was like, no, my body for my husband or whatever. But in the end, Xavier slept with somebody else.
I totally forgot about that.
But bro. Can you use the end of the world excuse like, yo, shorty, I thought she was dead. Like,
excuse files. Let me get the end of the world folder and bring that joint out real quick.
Word. Like, yo, I thought you was dead. This is the end of the world. Apocalypse. I didn't think I was gonna see you again. So shorty pushed up on me. I smashed it. But in the end, they did sleep together.
Yeah.
Right.
That's interesting.
And I think the kids know. I think the daughter know.
Yeah. She does.
So yeah, that's something to look out.
He comes home the next morning. You never don't come home. Where were you at?
Yeah.
Blah, blah, and she presses him. Yeah. She figured you're right.
So that's something to look at towards the end of the season
or
season 3.
You already know the daughter gonna say something. Come on now.
Oh yeah, hello snitching ass. But yeah. That's something to keep an eye on. Y'all thought about that shit. I was like, damn, he got Teri. Like, oh, he did bang shorty out though. Like, ooh.
I totally forgot about that, man. See, Paradise just keep you. This is the sign of a good show. Keeps you talking, man. For sure. All right, where are we going next?
All right, let's go with Let's go with most hated.
Okay. I believe I got that right in order for you.
Yeah. Y'all know what it is. Like, I flip-flop between him and Jane. And at a certain point, Sinatra as well. But the real toss-up was between him and that little shicey, dirty skank Jane. But the reason I went with Gary, because, I mean, when we got the mailman episode, we just assumed Gary was this nice guy. And for all kicks and shit, he was.
Like, for sure.
Yeah, he saved the young kid. Like, he had a purpose. But, he came on to Teri, and I'm like, all right, that's once again, end of the world type shit. Like, you understand where he was coming from. What I started hating this motherfucker at is, for one, he killed his best friend.
Cold-blooded for real, too, with that one, bro.
Yeah, that was just some cold-blooded shit. He killed him.
Didn't like what he was saying, so you go shoot the man in his chest, point blank.
Yeah. So like, yo, you bucking?
Yeah.
Like, and then the other reason I really hated him, because he lied. Like, oh, these people came and took Teri and Bean, but we also don't know what happened to everybody else.
Yet, yeah.
Yeah, and Xavier made a good point. He was like, yo, my wife let these two young ladies, sing to our children or whatever. So I trust them. So obviously she don't trust you. Gary, and then at the end, Gary tried to kill Xavier.
Yeah. And I was getting mad watching that episode because I really wanted to know what was going on with the Xavier storyline. So the whole time I'm like, okay, this is interesting. Okay, the baby's a killer. Kill the baby. Can we keep it moving? Can we keep it moving? Can we get back to Xavier? And then we get a little flash, and then a bomb goes off. We get credits. I was like, damn it, man.
He tried to kill him, but then once Xavier woke up, he saw Teri.
Yeah. So I want to see what that's all about.
Exactly. So it makes you think, was was Gary. I mean, I don't think he was lying. Well, he was lying about them coming to take her. I think, once Bean saw him kill Enos, I think Bean went and told everybody else.
Not just that, but I wonder, could he be lying about Teri not being interested? This man's going to ruin everything. I just got her. If I kill him off, then she's mine 100% type of deal. Now, you're probably wondering, why wouldn't they show a flashback of her and Gary together? That goes back to the great writing. Just saying, it's a possibility.
I'm saying,
because what would be the major obstacle between the two of them? If her husband ever came back, this will be over. Well, now he's here. He got to go.
Facts. Because if you tell him, like, yo, I slept with your wife, he going to kill you right off rip.
Yeah.
Well, you got to remember, like you're saying, that perspective was from Gary's perspective. That was Gary's story.
Yeah.
So, like I said, there could be a whole nother truth out there. Maybe Teri was like, you know what? I was feeling kind of, frisky one night, and I let old boy slide in. Like, who knows?
Yeah, for sure. But again, the end of the world, man. You never know if things happen. I make this decision. It might be a bad decision, but it's going to be the last bad decision I make of my life. So let's just go for it. You never know.
Facts. I feel you on that.
Just saying, you never know. All right, so me, I'm gonna go with my favorite character, and this is a person that has grown on me, man. I'm gonna go with Robinson.
Yeah,
and the reason why is because when you first start watching the show, and you remember the last episode when the president's son called her dad's side piece, and she let him know she was much more than that. Just badass, man. Never afraid to throw hands or grab guns. Remember when they tried to do that coup, and the coup didn't work? She was the first person by every side, ready to just run and gun. And then if you're keeping up with the show, this past episode, the way she handled herself in the quote-unquote prison, softest prison I've ever seen, the way she handled herself in the prison, just doesn't back down, man. It's a really, really good character. Got set up as the assassin of the president. I'm assuming that they're going to figure out a way to let us know how that turns out. Because remember, she was passed out by Jane, had the weapon in her hand, laying right beside the dead president. I'm just a big fan of hers, man. I think Xavier is a layup to say he's your favorite character. We all love Xavier, obviously, for sure. But I just think with her, it's not a lot of strong female, let alone strong black female roles you see in television. And I just think the way they've portrayed the character and written the character so far, they did a really good job with her, in my opinion.
Robinson is dope. And you got to remember, from season 1, the president, well, when I say, I'm not speaking about that old man. I forgot the old man name. He was never, he had
less episodes than the whole girl that died.
My man become president, he gets smoked out in like 5 minutes. Like, you had a hell of a turn and shit. But you got to remember, in the beginning, Cal was a racist. Like, yo, Cal does not fuck with black people like that. So for him to have a black girlfriend, that was kind of like, oh, shit. So, and then, she's also Xavier's boss. Well, at that point, she was Xavier's boss, well, his superior, because she did lead the the Secret Service.
Yep.
But you mentioned that shit you're right. When the son did say that shit, she looked at that nigga like, I will whoop your little ass.
For sure. That saved his life.
Word.
Because he wasn't going anywhere when that security guard, when that CO came to that door, that was their attempt to escape was over. They was done. And what I can't wait to see, because, well, if I'm writing the show, the only way I would write it is she and Jane got to go head up. Yeah, because Jane's the one that set her up, too. Jane's the reason why she's in that prison in the first place.
That Jane, oh, my God, Jesus Christ. But Robinson, yeah, I give you that because, once again, she has grown on me. I really didn't like her in the beginning. She was a little hard ass. But she did turn around. So yeah, you spot on with that one. Look at Joe with the shit right there, bro. Look at you.
I watched some Paradise, dog. Yeah. When you're waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning to watch a TV show, it better be damn good, man.
I give you that one on Robinson. Robinson was dope. I give you that one. That was a good one.
And then who was your last pick?
Mine was also my favorite character.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one that no one would see as a favorite fucking character. I don't think anybody would. Yes, I got Sinatra as my favorite fucking character. For one,
you and the villains, man, always.
Yo, words, like, come on, man. We grew up on Scarface and Nino Brent. Like, dude, we rooted for the bad guys, yo. But with her, that's the thing. Is she really a bad guy though? That's the part of season 2. I'm saying here like, yo, because remember she was holding the baby when she had the other lady, the other lady's baby,
which I thought she was gonna kill.
Nigga, you too.
I was like, she's about to choke this baby out any second.
I was like, no, because when she went to the house, opened the door, I was like, yo, why is she gonna kill that? I thought she was gonna kill the lady and take the baby.
Same.
I was like, yo, because the chick is evil. But then when she's talking to the baby, she's like, yo, I'm trying to build us something better, almost to the point where we can get back outside or some shit. I'm like, yo, remember, she's going through a lot of trauma herself. You know, losing a son.
Yeah.
And she's going through a lot of shit as well. So in her mind, this is the same lady who decided to build the bunker. She never had ill intentions. But she brought some killers down there because she's like, yo, we gotta be safe.
Well, pause. Because I'm drawing a blank. The lady who had the first baby in the bunker, was it a girl or a boy?
I think
the reason I ask is because Sinatra's daughter is there. Did she kill the lady and take the baby, and that's the girl she's calling her daughter? Because I just haven't been paying attention, that daughter popped out of nowhere this last episode.
No. Daughter been there. Daughter been there, but she never had like a major role. She was there in the beginning when Sinatra was going through her shit, going through her crisis shit. Yeah.
On the review, I thought maybe she killed the lady and took the girl's daughter.
Yeah, I think the baby was a boy. Because I know they wanted to call her what, Hope or some shit like that.
Yeah. I'm not calling. I can't remember. She said I'm not calling her Hope or not calling him Hope. I can't remember, but she definitely said I'm not calling it. I'm not calling the baby Hope.
Yeah, I'm with you still. I thought she was gonna smoke out, but like I'm saying, with her, it's still a mystery if she's a good or bad. Like I'm saying, it was her idea for the bunker. It was her idea for everything. So you're sitting there wondering, like, does she mean everybody? You know. I mean, has she done bad shit? Yeah, man. Heavy's the head that wears the crown, yo. Yeah. Like, you gotta make some decisions. At the end of the day, she did not have President Bradford killed. That was a librarian on his bullshit.
Yeah,
but Billy, because Billy did go a little rogue and shit.
Yeah.
But this other president, he was a dickhead. The older guy, he was
he was a clown, bro. You talking about somebody who just there as a figurehead. My man had no authority, no power.
Yeah, I probably would have took him out too. So I kind of get Sinatra in the sense where you're like, yo, you do gotta weed out the weak links. But there is something coming that I don't want this time travel shit. I'm not a big fan of it. Like I was like, one thing I hope is that they're not going the route of the apocalypse. Like we got zombies and shit. I was like, dude, I was not want to see no fucking Walking Dead on the show. But we got the time travel. I'm like, anybody thinking it's not time travel? Oh, we could talk about that later. Anyway, yeah, Sinatra is my favorite character. She's my favorite character because I don't know what she's doing. I cannot figure her out for shit. She good or bad? I don't know. That's why she's my favorite character. She's very intriguing.
No, I agree with you with that point. She is, because you don't know. Because there's episodes, I feel like for me, it doesn't just change episode to episode. Sometimes it's moment to moment. Because she'll make a decision, and I'm like, oh, that's so cold, man. And then you think about it a couple scenes later, that made mad sense.
Yeah.
I see why she had to do that shit. I'm like, yeah, that made sense. I can find it. I finally understand it. So yeah, for me, she's not one of those people that you're like, that's the villain, 100%. There's nothing she can do that'll make me not think she's a villain. From scene to scene, episode to episode, it kind of changes with her. You're definitely right about that. That's a good point. Oh, mine's gonna shock you. You're gonna be like, bro, really, dog? And it's kind of like a personal preference, but also I think it's been shown on the show. My least favorite character that I do not like on the show is Presley.
Not the daughter.
Presley Robinson gets on my nerves, man. Ungrateful. Father's done everything to keep you safe. The complaining, the bitching, the moaning. Help your little brother out a little bit to struggle. It's like pulling teeth in those scenes. I see now she's trying to get her little revolution on and be a freedom fighter. There's so many episodes where I was irritated with this young lady. I can't get off it, man. So that is my least favorite character so far. Yeah, man. Be happy for what you got. Be happy what your dad's able to provide you with the job he has. Just seems like a little ungrateful, snotty-nosed brat, man. I'm just not a fan, dog. Not a fan. You know me, I usually hate the villains, so I can tolerate Sinatra. Because like I said, from episode to episode, moment to moment, my feeling on Sinatra changed. But this little girl, come on, man. Can you help your brother out? I guess. Bro, you don't go sit your... Bro, I'll backslap the hell out of that little girl, man. Now, I'm not a fan.
Now, all right. I'm going to push back on this one right here.
As you should.
Fact, for one, teenager. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's why I don't have any, because I'd be in jail for assault. I would have jabbed her in the mouth and been arrested.
Now, is she a little snotty? Like last episode, she was snotty with the other Asian dude. Like he got pizza.
You would have been wearing that pizza.
Like, bitch, I would have threw that shit right in your motherfucking face.
I would have slapped her with the hot pizza right in the face.
But then again, let's go back. Now, her boyfriend locked the fuck up.
Yeah, President's
son. Little shorty going through some shit. Her friend, which is Sinatra's daughter, she thinks she got something to do with it. So she's fucked up there. The lady who was protecting her, Robinson, she's gone.
Yeah.
Her dad is gone. Her mom been gone from the beginning. Like that little girl fucked up. But so once again, so she can't show she's fucked up because she got her little brother. So you can't show that weakness to him because you show that shit to him. Now he's gonna feed off that. Yeah, I know. I know. I see your head spinning.
I'm not gonna pick nobody else. I'm not gonna get a fresh slide.
Word, because I'm like you, or somebody. Well, I don't have teenagers any fucking more. They older now, but I feel exactly what you're saying with that. Like I'm looking at her like you little mother, but then I'm like, damn.
Like, you hit the nail on the head when they talk about that other agent making the breakfast pizza and cursing at my man, talking to him like we're on the same level. Man, that pizza would have been airborne in 2 seconds, bro. 2 seconds.
Even that man, like we're not in tune with what that little girl is going through. That's still a young lady who just one day was like, yo, you know what? Hey, the world is ending. Take you from your school, take you from your friends. Everybody's going, hop on a plane, go live in a fucking bunker. Your mom can't make it. Your dad done went off to go find your mom. The lady who protecting you, she's fucking going. Your boyfriend locked the fuck up. Like, god damn, that little girl done been through some shit.
I didn't even think about what's old boy's name? Billy?
Oh my god, Uncle Billy. Uncle Billy dead.
Like both of them like really, really relied on my man because he was the cool, hip friend, hip uncle. So yeah, I mean,
and not even an uncle. The fucking president was her homie as well too.
Yeah.
So
right.
This nigga did like, yo, we're looking at everybody else, but this little girl has probably been through the most shit on this show than anybody.
I need some character changes to happen here in the future for me to get up off that joint, dude. That scene with that pizza man, I was like, bruh, I wish somebody would talk to me like that.
Yo, Joe said I ain't trying to hear none of that shit.
Once again, you're waiting for my father to tell you what to do instead of getting on your shit. Bro, you want some free dental work? I will what? Come on, man. I stood up in my seat when I heard that joint. Instead of making pizza, do your job and find my who are you talking to right now, little girl? I will end you. Like what? I couldn't believe that, bro. I was like, damn.
Yeah,
he just stand there kneading the dough for the pizza, smiling. Hey, man.
Yeah, she was. Yeah, her mouth is reckless of the motherfucker though. She used to get smart as hell with Robinson. I know Robinson wanted to kill her little ass, yo.
Yeah, for sure. No, I definitely.
I got them.
So far in Paradise. So far, that's my most hated character. And the reason why I didn't pick Jane is because I think, just like Sinatra, I think something might happen with Jane. We might think she's one way, and she might end up being something totally different.
Bro. She cut off that dude's dick, son.
Hey.
Yo, that chick was like, yo, what's in the bag? I was like, please. I was like, no. I was like, there's no way in hell the writer's going to do that. She's like, oh yeah, well, you don't have that dick problem no more. I'm like, oh my god.
I laughed. I was like, this girl's psycho.
But that's the other part that I guess we'll get into. Like that relationship between her and that lady. What happened?
Yeah, I think the lady, she probably killed the lady. I don't want to get promotion this way. I can't believe you did this. Jane probably said, you're ungrateful. Argument happened. Dead her. She helped Jane lock in and be focused and be better than what she was, because we all know about the killer thing. That was kind of wild. I don't know about you, but seeing my man with the Circuit City polo on, I ain't seen that Circuit City logo in like 30 years, man. I was like, that's Circuit City.
Not even that, like my man just popped up at the hospital and shit. Was like, yo, your baby born at 12 something. I was like, nigga, like the fuck?
super aggressive. I was like, that hospital had no security back in the day.
Like, yo, man, just roll up, stop the wheelchair and shit. I'm like, this. First I thought, I ain't gonna front. First I thought he was a dad. Like the way he rolled up and he was waiting and walking with them at first. I'm like, oh shit, Jen got a black pop. I was like, oh shit, no wonder she hostile.
No wonder she hostile.
Fuck. But no, found out, he was trying to warn some shit, which once again, it goes back to the whole future shit. Like, where the fuck did that message come from?
Yeah. And we didn't even talk about the people from the convoy that are outside the bunker right now. That's wild in itself. With my man Link leading the charge, like they wanted to go inside and they had to kill. I forgot what his right hand man said the guy's name is. They had to get to Colorado. They got to kill Alex. That's what it was. Yeah,
but Alex is not a person.
Yeah, so Alex might be AI.
Yep. But but that message in the beginning of the last episode, she's a killer. You got to stop. You got to find a way to stop her or some shit. I'm like, wait a minute, what? That's once again, that's some shit we ain't figure out yet. We got like 2 episodes left in this season, so they got a whole lot of catching up or explaining to do. But we got a season 3, so
yeah, exactly. So now they're probably, they went back to the drawing board and rewrote some stuff, and they're gonna. The one thing I will say is they're on a roll right now. Don't mess it up with some crappy last season where you try to do too much, because a lot of times in these kind of series you see when they know the end is a season 5's our last season or whatever number, they try to cram everything together. It's very rare it works. They leave you with more questions and answers sometimes. I hope they take their time and do it right, because they're off to an excellent start. Oh
hell yeah! This shit. And somebody told me like the writer did This Is Us. I'm like, I never watched the show. I never watched This Is Us because
I heard it. I never watched it either. I heard about it though.
I got a lot of female friends, and they was like, "Yo, that's like one emotional." I was like, "Dude, I don't have time to be sitting in my motherfucking room crying. I ain't got time for that shit, like real shit." But I know that Xavier or Sterling K. Brown, he came from that show. That's his.
Yeah.
This Is Us. So I was like, so watching this now, I'm like, I can imagine what they did on that show. Because Paradise got us fucked
episodes, up. People like miscarriages and people
I'm like
on each other and all kinds of stuff, cancer scares. I heard them, but I never watched the episode.
I'm like, yo, I ain't got the emotional fucking willpower to watch that kind of shit. Because I'm like, yo, I can't come to work tomorrow, nigga. I'm fucked up like that.
See, I'm the opposite. I'm like, why is she crying? She got to go to work tomorrow. Straight in your face. Straight in your face. You should be grateful that she got.
Yo, I can't fucking do it, yo. I can't fucking do it.
Now, as far as favorite episodes that we've seen so far, I'm not gonna lie. I was struggling trying to figure out like a scene. Episodes is hard, but a scene that's powerful that really kind of made me feel like, oh man, this show was going to be it. It's kind of when it all came together. When Xavier started figuring out what was going on, everybody kind of figured out that this is not what it seems to be. Mm-hmm. And when it all came together and he was able to get his neighbor, remember Xavier had the next door neighbor who worked for the government, and he was able to maneuver some stuff and get the message out to the masses in real time. And that was like a little clip I wanted to talk about and break down a little bit real quick.
All right.
Keep them alive.
To her soul, man. That's when he realizes he's not what he thought he was.
And he's watching us all with the eye.
Oh, that was fire.
Yeah,
that was fire.
For sure, man.
Oh shit, we got the same laptop.
Because now everybody knows. Everybody knows. Only Diner and Old. that was just so dope. And that kind of put everything in perspective. And then that's when it started. You realize like what you thought you figured out the first part of the series and the season was the complete opposite. And then the characters obviously found out as well. Just one of those moments that kind of made me feel like, man, this show is going to be one of them shows. I'm definitely locked in. I'm going to watch to the bitter end as long as the writing stays on point, which it has.
Hell, my other question is, where'd you get that from? They might have my shit over there. I'm like, yo, hold on now. That's a damn good copy. That's a damn good, what's it called? I'm like, yo.
I was searching high and low for a high quality clip for sure. That was a good one. That was like you're saying, that's when he found out, well, you know, when he decided to expose shit. Yeah.
But I love the scene. For one, I love a good score to a movie or to a scene.
We all do.
Like that song fit that scene so perfect. Like when the drum drop, shit turned red. Yeah. I was like, yo, but once again, it proves how smart Xavier is. You know, and also you also seen at that moment the evilness of Sinatra.
Correct.
She didn't do anything, but her expression, her face, her eyes, everything was like, I'm gonna kill this motherfucker.
I can't believe it's ungrateful. Yep.
So that, I do love. Damn, I didn't think about that scene. Damn, Joe. You know what? I'm done with your ass. That was a good damn scene right there,
man.
bro.
When I lock in, I lock in. If I say I'm locked in the show, I'm locked in the show. And if I'm not watching it like that, I'm gonna tell you. I'm like, hey, I'm not really. It's background noise to me. But this is one of those shows. I'm sitting down. I'm paying the phones away. There's no scrolling. I'm watching the show and I'm probably missing a ton of Easter eggs and shit like that. But I've never been a big guy like that anyway. I let the show kind of fall into place. I've never been the kind of guy that's like, remember episode 3, the red shirt? That meant, oh, it did? I didn't know that. I thought my man was just wearing a red shirt. I thought my man was just wearing a red shirt. I didn't know it signified anything. I thought my man woke up, so he wanted to wear red. I didn't realize that.
Word, yeah, you got cats like that who watch like a episode like 3 or 4 times. I'm like, that's cool, but you once again, you do catch shit. Yeah. And as a Pretty Little Liar fan, you know, like you watch that shit over, you're like, oh shit. I missed that the first 2 times I watched it. Lost, same shit.
Yeah, Lost is full of you. Man, you go watch Lost right now. You're gonna be like, he said what? I never even saw that scene.
Hell yeah, and everything fucking connects. That's what to me, that's what Paradise is doing. Like, you know, because we got so many shits in the future, in the past, or the present, whatever the case may be. You start to tie shit together. Boom, boom, boom. And like in the last episode, the daughter did approach her mom, was like, hey, are you Sinatra?
Yeah.
I saw it in the sky. I was like, oh shit. They did put that shit up there.
Yep.
But once again, that was from season 2. From season 1, like, once again, we forget about them little shits. But the daughter brought it up fucking 8 episodes later. So once again, the little tidbits and shit. That's how I see them. When I'm watching the show, I don't want to be on no phone. Nothing.
Yeah,
I'm going to miss something. You know, people getting their feelings and shit, but you know, they be fuck all right.
Yeah, unless it's background noise. If it's something I read, like when I used to watch Game of Thrones, bro, I'll talk to you maybe 15 minutes after the episode's over. Because after it's over, I'm still trying to process. Like, I wonder if this character, because there were so many different things that could happen, or things you might have missed. It required a rewatch. So just another good sign of great writing and a quality show. And what scene did you pick to discuss?
Well, for one, everybody, I couldn't have a video because for one, the one that I wanted, it would have been copyright issues.
Yeah, YouTube been on our ass.
Yeah, YouTube would have been like, nah. And it's wild because it's a very important scene to me. And I'm like, yo, we cannot find a clip of that shit nowhere. So yeah, I'm a little pissed off. But what I picked was, I think we got an image of it up though. So, you know, we can go with that one. Everybody know season 1, episode 7.
7, yeah.
Yeah, called The Day. This is when, shit hit the fan. This is where Xavier and Cal had a knockdown drag out. Gotta remember, in the beginning of the show, there was hostility there. We didn't know why. No one knew why Xavier really hated this motherfucker. But he hated him because of this scene right here. This is where the president's like, yo, get your ass on this fucking plane. We about to break out. But Xavier's like, yo, but what about my wife? This is where I was like, I think last year I was telling Joe, I think I wrote an article about it. I was like, yo, we owe Bradford an apology. Because we thought Kyle, we thought Kyle was an asshole.
Yeah.
Come to find out, he sacrificed everything. And I was mad at Xavier because you really not like. I really can't tell Joe as a president like, yo, dude, the end of the world is coming, because I don't know who Joe gonna tell.
Yeah,
but I'm giving you hints, like, because Xavier told him, was like, yo, my wife is going to Atlanta. The president said, yo, tell her not to go. He said, I can't tell my wife what to do. He said, make her.
Yep.
Xavier did not do that. He cowered like a little bitch and let her go. That's why I'm like, you can't blame the president because you could not make your wife not go to Atlanta. That's on you, my dude. He told you flat out, do not let her go. I get home and, baby, you can go anywhere you want to go. Okay, now she's lost. So that's why I love that scene, because they going back and forth, back and forth. He's like, yo, well, when did you know? He's like, yo, when you told me she was in Atlanta. But he told you out his mouth, do not let her go. He was telling you without telling you. That's why I was like, yo, I love that scene so much, because it broke down why there's hostility. But I'm like, it's not the president's fault. Why are you mad at the president? It's your fault, because you did not put your foot down with your wife. I love that scene so fucking much because it's so powerful. But, you know, they were friends, and that is what fucked up their friendship. But it wasn't the president who fucked it up. It was Xavier who fucked it up. But he blamed the president.
And if I'm correct, too, that's the episode where I forgot. I don't know what a position was in the White House. The one lady was like, my daughter.
Oh, my God. Don't do that,
bro.
please.
And he had to keep quiet and not tell anybody.
Yeah.
And he knew he was about to get in a helicopter and leave. And I think the one lady was like, take my kid, I'll stay. That was wild, bro.
And same drink with the Secret Service dudes was killing motherfuckers. They were trying to rush the. I was like, that's how I was. This so wild.
I think they were trying to evacuate one of the senators, and he like had a stroke or a heart attack on the rooftop. Damn, son. I
was like, yo, this show was some other shit. They were trying to rush the fucking joint too, like pop, pop, pop. I was like,
yeah, I do remember that. You're right. Yeah, they tried to rush the door, think they can win. Yeah, that episode. I can imagine sitting there, and I know I'm going to be safe, or at least try to be safe. But I know my coworkers and friends I've been with around for years. Hey, I can't even tell you what's about to happen to you. That's just wild. Because he lied in that one lady's face like twice, and then the news pops up. They start figuring out what's going on. She looks at him and he's like, yeah, so
But then I also remember, like, I think when he was on the plane and he had the key to the EMP.
Yeah.
He didn't have to switch, he didn't have to do it.
Yep.
But he's like, yo, at least if I do it, I get him a fighting chance.
True.
That's why I was like, yo, the dude, we had this dude pegged as being some asshole when in fact he really wasn't. Like, my man risked his life for the country. So now just like, yo, don't turn that key. He was like, yo, fuck it, I'm gonna give my people a fighting chance. Which takes me to another topic. I forgot who said it. I forgot where. No, it was one of the scientist dudes or whatever.
Okay, there's two of them. Yeah. There's the one guy with the fro and the glasses.
Not him. It was the other guy.
That expensive bottle of liquor they shared at the bar.
Hell yeah. It was the other guy. It was season 2, I believe, where he said this. Because you remember, like I said, we started off with Annie.
Yeah.
And then the sky came clear and everybody's outside now.
Yeah.
But the guy was like, yo, this is fool's gold. It's going to get worse. Everybody's outside right now, but it's going to get
I do remember that.
worse. I was like, oh shit. But no one knows that. Everybody think, hey, we outside now, we chilling. The clouds are gone, live free. He's like, no. Because right now the smoke, the air is about to get real thick. He's like, everybody's out there now, they're going to die. I was like, oh shit, that kind of changes every fucking thing, doesn't it? But once again, it's a line that if you're not paying attention, you'll totally miss.
Yeah, I remember what you're talking about, because I think that something's about to happen to the bunker. I think the bunker is not safe, because if you think about it, last 4 or 5 episodes have all been about like power in the bunker. Can we talk about the reactors? Maybe you should remember the old. That's where the time machine is at. Yeah, you should go down there and learn about this. Nah, I'm good. Leave that to you nerds. Blah 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 blah. Hey man, it can't sustain forever.
That's where that damn time machine is at.
Yeah, because to your point, I don't think they thought we'd go to the bunker and live forever. We go to the bunker for a year or two till things clear up. When things clear up, we go back to the surface, live our normal lives. So now that they're starting to get towards the expiration date of how long that they were going to be in that bunker, now shit's getting real.
And that's wild, because I remember Gary with his wild ass, he said, yo, we had to live in here 3 to 5 years. So far, it's only been 3 years. So they came outside at the almost a 3-year mark. So actually, you still got 2 more years of shit to pop off. So Gary and them they were actually right. Sinatra and them, they was actually right. So we're just saying like a break in the bullshit that's happening. We're just getting a small little. It's like winter comes and then you get like 2 days where it's like sunny outside.
Yeah.
That's what they're getting right now. So they think it's all good, but nah, that fucking winter's about to hit y'all again, and none of y'all gonna fucking survive this.
Yeah, I'm definitely excited for next week's episode to see what's going to come next because, like I said, this last one, I wanted it to be heavy Xavier, and it was everything but. And you got like 7 minutes of like storyline, and then my man's about to blow up the new plant, and all of a sudden he almost gets blown up by Gary. So that better be all Xavier next episode. I don't need to know about Sinatra and Jane. We can get that later. I'm interested what happens with Link. I am. Because I want to know why how did he become the leader? Everybody in that group, why is he the leader? I want to know that part. But Xavier's got to get like some heavy face time.
But I also want to know how they know each other. Because Xavier having flashbacks of seeing Link, but they getting them nosebleeds and shit. So somehow a chip or something was put in them that they know each other but really don't know each other. And I love the comedy part. I think when Gary asked him, like, yo, what's the baby's name? He's like, yo, Andy's baby. I was like,
yeah, that was funny. And you messaged me, you said, wait till you found what the baby's name is. So I'm thinking, oh, they named the baby Elvis because she worked at Graceland. And he was like, it's Annie's baby. I was like, bro, these people is ridiculous. They ain't serious.
My man rolling around Arkansas and in Atlanta with a white baby.
On horseback.
Like on a horseback at that.
Sleeping bag.
I'm done, son.
I said, where's he getting the milk from? Because he was like, you know how to boil water? She needs a bottle. Where'd you get the milk from that's in the bottle, bro? Like, what's going on?
I'm pretty sure them ladies hooked him up.
I was like, is baby on formula already? I was like, what the hell? That's a brand new. That baby's still squishy. You touch that baby, it still squishes. I was like, how's she on a formula already? I was like, I don't know a lot as a non-parent, but I was like, I'm pretty sure it's got to be a little bit of time for you to get that formula.
Joe is buggy.
I was like, these folks. My first time I was critical of the Paradise Riders.
The whole part of giving him the baby, I thought that was a little was a little too much and shit. I was like, all right, they so now what? Link might turn out to be a bad guy. So now what, you and Teri gonna raise his, the white bit, like that's why I was like, why kill Annie B?
Where's Bean? Where's my boy Bean at?
He's over there with Shorty. He's over there with Teri.
Yeah, I want to know, like, how's he? I'm definitely interested to see
what happened.
Gary and Teri relationship. Did it happen like I said it happened? Well, he might have smashed, or I don't know. Is she gonna be like surprised she saw him and I can't believe you're here type of deal? Obviously, lots of questions to be answered for sure. Which makes the show great.
Yeah, but Xavier caught on when he looked at the picture in the last episode.
Oh yeah, my man was like,
and he saw him looking at his wife. I guess that's when he put it together. But for Gary to try to kill that motherfucker, yo.
And not succeed.
Yeah, so dude, you might as well just off yourself right this moment because he coming for you.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's your ass, sure. Mr. Postman. Oh, literally, that's your ass, Mr. Postman.
That was so wild though, watching how those two became close and just talking on the chat and gaming all night together.
Yeah,
I'm sure that's happening all across the country in real life, for real. Whether it's
word,
like, I have no doubts.
Dude, what are you talking about? What do we do all day? At Team NBS Media, what do we do all day?
Talk.
We sit in the chat and talk, and boom, half of us haven't even met each other.
Yeah, that's true. That's
so
true.
Yeah, it's the same. It's the same shit with us. We have arguments, disagreements.
People leave the chat for 2 weeks because they feel it's
hurt. Birthday, be like, word. I mean, it's a.
Then they come back. They come back 2 weeks later.
We get nothing happened. Argue in a heartbeat.
Then we come back and nothing happened. Didn't you leave the chat 3 weeks ago? Nah, I'm good, man. Anyway, the best quarterback in the East is.
Shit, I left that motherfucker like 7 months ago.
It's been that long?
I ain't been back in that bitch since.
7 months, really?
It's been a minute, son. It's been a minute.
I didn't.
Nah, but
we go on left.
Like, yeah. You try to tell cats about a good show to watch. Then they're like, "Oh, what's the show about?" I'm like, "Damn, if I really kind of tell you what the show about is, like, I really can't tell you what the fucking show is about." It's like you just turn the bitch on and just watch it. I guarantee you'll be hooked by the first episode.
Yep. I agree. That's how good Paradise is. That's all I did. I pushed play and check it out. And I'm always willing to check something out. And the amount of shows I still have to watch that I haven't done is crazy. I still haven't watched The Diplomat.
Yo, I will come right through this goddamn laptop right now and show you.
I know it's great.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I know of it. I know of the show. I know the show is good, but I've yet to watch it. My list is long, man.
I hit play the other day. Today is what? Today is Wednesday. So maybe Sunday night, I hit play on the show called We Were Liars on Amazon.
Okay.
I'm like, yo, I got this show figured out, B. This shit good. I got to the end and I was like, what the fuck? So anybody out here watch a show called We Are Liars. It's on Amazon Prime. It's only one season. They shooting season 2 now, but watch that shit. It will fuck you up.
All these shameless plugs too.
That's a damn good show right there.
Access to watch these shows there. Prime.
Word.
Prime, because Prime Video's got bangers,
like,
man.
Yeah.
Ballard, Bosch. There's a bunch of the Goliath. There's a lot of good shows on there, man. But yeah,
yo, I still haven't been. I have not gotten to Bosch yet.
Show's so good.
Look, y'all keep telling me.
Not one, but 2 spinoffs.
How many episodes?
How many what?
2?
Yeah, they have 2 spinoffs. They had one called.
You got 2 spinoffs?
Yeah, they had Bosch Legacy, where it kind of focuses on his daughter, because the daughter got into police force like he did, but she's like a regular cop. And then you have another one that just finished season 1 that's already been locked in for season 2 called Ballard. And Renee Ballard's a cold case detective.
That's with Nikita, right?
Huh? What'd you say?
That's with Nikita, right? I would call her Nikita.
Yeah. That's disrespectful, bro. Yeah.
That's what I know her from.
Yeah, no, she's the star of the show.
She's always gonna be Nikita to me.
And Ballard's good. So I mean, Maggie Q. Yeah.
Yeah. What got me what Bosch is, because I watched The Lincoln Lawyer.
Okay. Yep.
In the books, that's his brother. So I was like, oh shit, can they bring him on the show? No. At the end of Lincoln Lawyer, he gets a sister and shit instead. I'm like, you motherfuckers.
Yeah, because his sister is the
on the damn show for like one season.
I forgot her name. The girl that plays his sister on Lincoln Lawyer has been in like pretty much all the Marvel movies. She's like Fury's right-hand woman. Right. I just can't remember her name right now. Shame on me. Marvel fans don't beat me down.
All right. We can get with that, but I would let it see Bosch in the Lincoln Lawyer, but
yeah, that would have been dope. I wouldn't mind watching it either, man.
I hit play on that shit one day.
Same. I'll watch Diplomat one of these days. I'll find some free time. I've heard good things about it, so it's worth my time.
Can't believe you.
There's so many programs nowadays, man. Where do you start?
Yeah. It's so much good. We got to find a way to get Rick on the show. Even though he's an app, like really, Apple need to pay him. Like he's a dedicated guy. But he does put us onto some good shit.
Yeah, that's true. And Apple does
put us onto some good shit.
Your friends and neighbors. Your friends and neighbors is
the shit
dope.
with Electra. Oh, that's my shit.
That show's dope, man. My man, that can happen to any of us, in my opinion. You're trying to keep up appearances, and you're only.
But I don't know.
You think it's to rob people?
I'm not robbing my friends, though, B.
When you trying to get
but
my
your
Super
friends,
Bowl
though,
ring.
that nigga, my man is wild for that. But no. That's good. Like Shrinking, Shrinking is a very, very, very good underrated show. You would get into that. I would say give that one to try. Shrinking with Harrison Ford and Jason Segel from How I Met Your Mother. That shit is wild. It got one of the Wayne's not brothers, but one of their kids in there as well.
Oh, okay. And it's funny. The guy that plays the president on Paradise that died, the first president, is in the season 2 of Your Friends and Neighbors.
Yeah.
I mean, stay working.
Yeah. Not even that, man. That's motherfucking Cyclops. Shit.
Oh, yeah.
He's fucking Cyclops.
Yeah. He always will be Cyclops.
I'm like, yo, then my man about to go from please. Who you? I was watching shit last night.
So what are we thinking about next week topic?
Yo, why don't we try to get the dude?
Okay. Yeah.
And do the
yeah. We'll keep that under wraps. And when we lock it in, we'll get out of that for sure.
We just got the news that he's doing a Roots picnic, and now he's doing a 2-day concert here in Yankee Stadium.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yo, perfect timing.
That is perfect timing. That's a great.
Plus, yo, it's time to talk Jay.
Yeah, it is.
It's damn sure time to talk Jay. We did big. So yeah. It's time for some Jay now.
Yeah, a Jay-Z discussion is a
But
Jay-Z discussion.
we'll see, we'll see what the dude say. Even if dude can't come on, maybe it come on, later on. But yeah, shit, you and I alone, we can still talk Jay. Shit.
Yeah, because a lot of stuff he touches on that article.
I don't know why we keep pushing that PLL.
It's all good.
Yeah,
a lot of things he talks about in that article have been discussions I've had with friends over the years, like real quick 5-minute conversations, or it could be one of them all-nighters with the sun's coming up and you still arguing your point. So I think that'd be a dope show for sure. We talk a little Jay-Z, little Sean Carter.
Yeah. It's gonna have a lot of people in their feelings too.
That's fine. I'm a Jay stan, so
I'm with it. We can reach out to dude and see what he says. Oh, man, please. I'm over here looking at the tickets now, and I'm like, yo, then we got them up. I'm pissed.
My nephew texted me and asked me how much. My nephew said, "How much are they?" I said, "Too much for your salary, bro. I'm sure." Although you never know.
Wait a minute, the price is up already? I didn't see it.
No, I don't think so. He asked me. I told him I don't know.
I'm like, yo, it's in the Bronx.
Okay, and
yeah, I ain't see it yet. So you got all these Brooklyn niggas. All these Brooklyn niggas got to come to the Bronx, and it's about to be a problem. Not even that. My man is doing this shit at Yankee Stadium, B.
Which I think is his third or fourth time performing, because he had that show. Yeah, he had that show where he did 2 nights in New York and then 2 nights in Detroit with M. They both. This is years ago.
Yeah.
So I mean, this is like the 5th or 6th time that Jay-Z's played performing in Yankee Stadium, but not too many artists, let alone hip hop, can say they did that. So it's gonna be dope. I might have to make arrangements for that one. That might be worth it. That might be a fly in and fly out type of deal.
The price is.
Yeah, that's true too. I'm not trying to pay $500 to be in nosebleeds. If you,
they're gonna kill you. They're gonna kill you.
If you really want to do it, stream that thing, man. Put it on Apple. Put it on time. I'll get a free 7-day title membership if it includes the concert.
like word. Look, bro, I'm with it. I'm gonna keep looking at the prices though. I'm curious. I just want to know what they like. $6,000. Now, look, I hop on a 4 train, just keep riding back and forth all night long. The 4 train goes right past Yankee Stadium. I just hop on the train and just go back and forth all night long.
Stupid, bro. Stupid. I just feel the train riding back and forth. Catch a song at the beginning and the end. What'd I miss?
Nah, like literally, that shit. It goes right past Yankee Stadium. Like, damn it, you could put your hand out the window and touch the damn stadium. That's how close the damn train is. So I'll sit right there on the platform on 161st and just listen to the music.
You won't be alone, too. I bet you. It'll be a whole gang of y'all. Who got DoorDash? Nope. It's me over here. I'm the
whole gang of them.
That's my Uber Eats order. Y'all want to split a 40-piece from Wingstop? People from New York are very. They're going to make it. They're going to figure out a way to make it work.
Y'all can't see. Look, there's no price. There's nothing up there yet.
Yeah, I see it. It's blank.
There's nothing up there yet. They wildin'. So when they come, they're going to shut this shit down.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be some who's of hip-hop in that joint, man. But as always, man, we want to thank you guys for checking us out, People's Court Reaction Show. If you're not watching Paradise on Hulu, if you've learned nothing from this show, we've been waxing poetic about it for about an hour. Check out the show. As always, we appreciate your support. I'll be back next week. If you didn't hear, next week's topic will be a Jay-Z discussion with hopefully a very, very special guest to join us as well. Again, subscribe, like all things Team MBS Media. If you like sports, entertainment, lifestyle, teambsmedia.com is our website. Fresh content every day. I mean, I own the company and was shocked when I logged on today and saw like 8 or 9 brand new articles all dropped today on stuff from Michael B. Jordan to the rebuild of the Miami Dolphins. We cover it all. And yeah, like, share, subscribe. He's Mark Wilson. I'm Joe Cardozo. We'll catch you guys next week. Y'all be safe.
you.